After rest. I was thinking about you. And so today is Sunday, June 21st, the 172nd day of this year. We got 193 more days to go. How productive you gonna be? I be trying to be productive for the Lord. And being productive for the Lord and sharing my DIY, because you know I'm a DIYer, right? I'm a whole lot of things. I'm a DIYer. I'm a user. I'm a social media addict, a social media junkie. I be coming on here getting my fix. Woo wee. You know I be getting my fix. So anyway, I wasn't staying for a long time. I just wanted to share with you. You know how I be liking to have my coffee with you, and then I be liking to go outside. But and when I put my coffee down, I want the bugs all in it, and so I was just hanging out with my other social media friends, and so I want to show you something too. I made two. I had, like this is contact paper. I put glued the contact paper onto the, sour cream lid. Yeah, you know what it is. And yeah. Did I show this to you already? So anyway, yeah. Oh, well, and he's like, well, why would you make two? Because this one is too small. It don't fit on this one. Yeah. So I had to make this one. And so, what thought did I have to share with you today? The thought is this: God woke you up today, just like God had woke me up. You know, God don't have to be. I say it all the time. You know, God don't have to do it, but God be doing it anyway. If you waking me up, and I be so happy. That's why I got my sparklies on today. What you saying? You say I'm very inspiring. You the real MVP. You are the one that inspires me. Because if it wasn't for you, my online friends, you think I'd be getting on here clicking this on? Because it's like basically how tall am I? I'm a mere 5 foot 5'4". 5'4" and a quarter, I like to say. Yeah, I'll probably be a whole 5 inches, 5 feet 5 or 5 feet 6 if I put on some heels. But look, I'm proud to be 5'4". 5'4", and I'm so glad God didn't make me shorter. Yeah, my honey, my honey. Yeah, he's like a 6 footer man. Yeah. Anyway, you got me all distracted. What was I coming on here to talk about? Hold up. Mm, super hot. Put this down. Yeah. And so, like you, you are inspiring to me. This thing fades so fast. Message retracted. Message retracted. You must have said something you ain't got no business saying. And so, I guess you it would be those moderators that be on their job watching everything. I guess that's who I get on here for. Like if I don't get on here to see and talk to you, I be talking to the people behind the scene. And so, hey, people, I ought to get on here more often and talk to the people behind the scene. Like, because you know how I like to use visual aids. Like, I'm enjoying coffee, right? But for my invisible friend, because like I'm talking to you, but I can't see you, and so I like to refer to you as my invisible friend. But when you say invisible friend, people think you're crazy. Like, oh hey, how you doing? What you been doing? Like I'm talking to an invisible person. You on the other side of the screen and you listening, right? So right, and so, but you are not. You know, it's not like you are a figment of my imagination. You know, a person behind the screen, in control, running ish, right? And so, um, perhaps I can get on here a little bit more often because a lot of times I'll be like, I don't want to be getting on here talking like I don't know who I'm talking to, but I know I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to you. And so you person behind the screen and that be controlling stuff and be like, oh, I see that. Let me retract that. Let me block that because that goes against our guidelines. Right. Where your quit wait ooh, don't give me the side at the fast. Telling me to wear my heels, queen. Ooh, look, you make me want to go ahead and get dressed. See, I had got halfway dressed, right? And I still got my pajama pants on because it's Sunday and I was just gonna, like lounge around the house. But when I say you are the one that be inspiring me, because when I get on here and you be interacting with me and be so like, oh, go ahead and wear your heels. I be like, I gotta go ahead and get dressed and get all fast and ish. Hold up. See what I'm talking about? Yeah. And say, don't let me let you get me in trouble. Because sometimes, like, I be getting on here and I be a little bit too fast, I think. And then I think my husband, he probably be like, who you talking to? Right? I gotta know who I'm talking to. It's just somebody on the other side of the screen. Is shoe shopping easy or you gotta no. Shoe shopping it look. Shoe shopping is easy. If I see it, I like it. And I, I if I can afford it, I'm gonna get it. I only buy cheap shoes. Yeah. Um, yeah. Ooh, look at that. See, you be inspiring me to go ahead, go ahead and get dressed and enjoy your life. And I be enjoying my life. I just don't be, feel like getting dressed. But like when I get on here and I be hanging out with you, see, I need more jewelry on now. Right there. I need rings. See, I'm telling you, you be inspiring me. You be inspiring me like, oh, like like I was telling, uh, well, I was telling you about my dream I had that I don't know why I had this dream, but nobody know why they have dreams. You be having dreams like, why I had a dream? But anyway, um, remember when I was telling you I had a dream and I had woke up crying because like I ain't got no friends, right? But I got you as my friend. And then I was kind of upset and mad with myself because I'm like, it was a dream and I woke up crying real tears. I mean, boo hooing, crying real tears. And I was mad at myself. Like, why the fuck you crying for? Remember I was telling you that. Why the fuck you crying for? And then, start praying to God. I was like, God, you my friend. You be listening to everything I be saying, and you know everything I'm going through, and even though I be liking, to click you on and talk to you. Yeah. And so, like, just be our, talk time, play time. And since, like, you like my invisible friend, let's have some invisible coffee together. Right? And so, but in particular, who I'm talking to is those people behind the scenes, the ones that's in control. Here's to you. You need a big swig. Here's to you, right? Because you be doing your job. Yeah, I can't keep these on because I can't keep these on. But just go ahead and get dressed. I got a little cute. Hold up. You make me want to get dressed. But ouch. See, my back hurt. My back really do hurt. It aches. That's why I be thanking God every day I wake up. Ooh, how cute is that? Oh, now I want to go put some heels on and put a bow in my hair and just be too much and just bedazzle myself out. I do got some pink shoes and some pink socks. Yeah, because I said, the older I get, I'm going to dress like, you know how kindergartners dress? That's what I be feeling like. The older I get, I'm just going to be dressing for the Lord. What you talking about? Message redacted, message retracted, message retracted. So is that the people behind the scenes doing their job? Like, you can't say that. You can't say that to her. You can't say it to her. You know she thin skin, but I really ain't thin skin. But evidently the person that's doing their job, they think I'm thin skin. They doing their job because that's what they get paid for, and it's like you can't say that to her. That's that go against our YouTube community guidelines. But I feel like this. We are all under the First Amendment. The freedom of speech. You can say what you want to say. Look, I got thick skin. It look like I got thin skin, but I ain't got thin skin. I got thick skin. You can say what you want to say. Like you want to say something mean and nasty to try to hurt my feelings. Like, ooh, you old. Yeah, I'm old. I'm 60 years old. Like, ooh, you got crooked teeth. Yeah, I got crooked teeth. That's how God made me. Like, ooh, you got nappy hair. Yeah, I got kinky coil and nappy hair. That's the way God made me. What? You don't like me? You got insults to hurl at me? Say what you want to say. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings. That's just because really, truth be told, when you hurl insult, well, not you per se, but well, maybe you per se, maybe you the one who keep typing stuff, and then the people behind the scene, they like, oh, you can't say that. I'm not gonna let her see it, so I'm gonna retract that what you just wrote. Yeah. The psychology behind that is like if you hurl an insults at people, that's just a reflection of yourself. Like you name calling and putting people down, you well because it's more than just you in the room, so I'm not talking to you per se, but I'm talking about the people who be like insulting people. They can't give them a compliment. They can't give them a compliment. They gotta hurl insult. And try to put them down, make them feel bad. Be those keyboard warriors, and that be like, oh, I'm gonna say something mean. I'm gonna say something nasty. I'm gonna make her feel bad. I'm gonna make her stop popping on here. There ain't nothing you can say to make me stop popping on here. The reason why I don't be coming on here as often as I do, I got a life. I be in my garden. I be, playing, piddling around in my garden, right? And so, yeah. And so it's like how they say when you point a finger, you point three back at you, right? Well, it's almost you pointing one right up at you, right? Well, not the finger, that thumb, but yeah, when you point fingers at somebody, you point three back at yourself. It's the same thing with insults. When you hurl an insult at somebody, that means you really don't like yourself. Because a lot of people who don't like themselves, they ain't got nothing but insults to spew out their mouths. Oh, it would be something atrocious if they was to give somebody a compliment, give somebody a smile. No, they walk around with a frown on their face. I'm not gonna smile at nobody. I'm not gonna say nice to nobody. I'm not even gonna hold the door open for right? Yeah, cause like when I be out in public and people hold the door open for me, I be like, thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great day. Yeah, because people ain't gotta be nice to you, and so when people are nice to you, show some appreciation and gratitude, and say thank you. Yeah, and say have a great day. Thank you. What you say? Guinea pig, guinea pig. Oh, your guinea pig died today. My condolences. Because if you had a guinea pig, like I would never have a guinea pig, but I had, quite a few pets. I can't see myself having a guinea pig, but you that type of person that like guinea pigs. See, you brave. You said you had a guinea pig and your guinea pig died. Sorry that your guinea, well, I shouldn't have said it with a smile on my face, but sorry that your guinea pig had died. Because a guinea pig, people who got guinea pigs, they something special. To me, it's like you brave. You brave as heck. You had a guinea pig. Like, because a guinea pig is essentially, well, probably not. I don't know. But the way I look at it, a guinea pig is essentially like a big, furry, fuzzy, cuddly, beautiful rat, right? And I could never want a rat, hold a rat. But if a person that got guinea pigs and rats, they special. They special because that means they brave. They do stuff that, people like me, like, oh, I'm too scared. Right? And so I look up to you. I don't know who you is, but I admire you for saying that you had a guinea pig and sorry that your guinea pig died, but maybe you'll get another guinea pig and ain't God good? Because like how your guinea pig has just died and how we wake up every day and we enjoy life, but we know one day we too gotta die because we ain't here to stay forever. You do know that, right? So, right, we're not here to stay forever, and so since we're not here to stay forever, we wake up living life like expecting that we're gonna live forever. We all got to die one day. Uh, you know, our great grandparents, they dead or gone. Some of us got mamas and daddies. You know, they dead. Well, my aunts is they dead and gone, and so I know one day too. I hope not soon. That I'm gonna be dead and gone. That's why I be waking up and I be enjoying life because I know I ain't gonna be here forever. Ooh wee, cause my back be aching. Ooh, my back it aches right now, and my arms and hands. Ooh wee, cause I'm a freelance laborer, right? I'm like an Israelite. I'm like, oh, Father Jehovah, the work is too much. I'm tired. I can't work on Mondays, and I don't work on Mondays. I say, Father Jehovah, it's just too much for me now. I don't work on Mondays. Shit. Like, shit. How they say, get rich or die trying. I ain't trying to get motherfucking, look, I'm a freelance laborer. Am I ever gonna be rich? Nope. And so I ain't gonna die trying. I'm I'm I work just to get by and live comfortably and buy frivolous-ish. Frivolous-ish. You feel me? Yeah, well, I ain't want much. I was just checking in to say hey to you and share some. What you saying? Can you show me up in your video today? Can you show me up? What that mean? What? You What that mean? Like if I tap the screen, you. Let me see what that mean. Oh, you just showed me something here. You just showed me something. But you said, well, the whole thing had popped up. Then I can go back and read it. Um, oh, can you shout me out in your video? Hippopotamus funny. Well, hey, hippopotamus funny. Hey, how you doing today? Hippopotamus funny. See now, you gonna make me be nosy. Yeah. So like when I click this, well, hold up, be right back. Okay. Hippopotamus funny. Let me look you up. And so, um, I'm taking it that you a kid. You probably like, you could be like my virtual reality, screen friend, grandchild. Yeah, I bet you a kid. Hippopotamus funny. And so, let me say this to you, hippopotamus funny, that live your life and be a good kid to your parent, or well, be a good child to your parent, because technically, kid is a baby goat. And so, be a good child to your parent. Don't be in a rush to grow up. Take look, because once you get there, you're gonna be grown forever. So, and these years be going fast, right? Like, may I ask how old you are? And so, like, however old you are, before long, you'd be like, in high, like, if you're in elementary school now, you be in middle school. Like my granddaughter, come September, she'll be a senior. She'll be a senior. Her last year in high school. These years just go so fast. Because I remember when she was a little bitty old teeny tiny tot, and my oldest grandson come next month, he'll be a whole 22 years old. And so I want to say to you, can you show the chat my video? I don't. Oh well, let me see. Let me see. Let me look you up. Hippopotamus funny. You must ain't heard. She got shot earlier this morning. Hippopotamus. Damn, what? Yeah, I don't know what happened or nothing like that, but dude definitely out there. Hippopotamus funny video. Make sure I get this right. Hippopotamus. Okay, and hippopotamus funny. Oh, hippopotamus funny. One word. Hippopotamus funny. Yeah, I got you, man. Be small. Is this you? Turn around. This you, hippopotamus funny? That's you? Okay. You got a quite. Yeah. And so, like when I click, go sit down and enjoy my coffee, I shall be scrolling through your. Ranking weird hippopotamus moments. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He is in the Olympics. That's funny. It is funny. And so, yeah, I shall be entertaining myself with some nature clips of hippopotamus funny, because ain't God good? God created the hippopotamus the same way God, like, don't you ever wonder about God? That's not me looking at my face. I don't quite understand what you had just said. But I was just thinking about that hippopotamus right here, right? And so, like, don't you be wondering about God? Well, this is Sunday, so let's talk about God. And so, like, God created the majestic animals, the creatures, the elephant. I have a filter in my face. Well, it don't. I've been taking a lot of losses lately and shit, man. Really ain't trying to spread myself short. Plus, you know they just what that do? Shit too. What you mean, Rob? I'm trying to see. I am a learn as you go person, and so I'm trying to figure this thing out because I don't quite know all the ins and out of this contraption thing here, and so but what I was talking about is this. Giving honor, praise, and glory to God today because God had woke me up, even though my back is kind of aching me. And so, yeah, I thank God. I thank God for, because like when I be doubting God, even though I believe in God, I still be doubting God. Like, how that work? How you going to believe in God and yet be doubting God? But I do, right? And God is so good that God be forgiving me. Yeah. And so, that's why I like to spend time outside in my garden and be seeing the creatures of the heavens and the little insects, like and watching the nature channels, right? Because it's like God, why you create that like that? Like God, like you know, God got a sense of humor, right? Because God be like, it's just so much I can say about God, but some things, you know what? I don't talk enough. I hadn't even planned on staying on here that long. Yeah. And so go out, have a great, beautiful, wonderful day. And see, I be thinking about this. Because I was getting ready to say, okay, love you, talk to you later, bye, right? But I be thinking about this. Do I love you? Not really, I don't. Because I'm a selfish person. I really am a selfish person. I love me, I love my husband, I love God, and I love my children. I just, kind of be using you for somebody to talk to. Well, then I suppose I do love you. I love you because, you be patiently, listen to me while I be talking. And so, but I be telling myself, stop saying I love you, because I be using words so flippantly. So stop. You see that? You see that? Hey. Woo. I ought to go get tatted up. I need to shave. But God ain't minding. All right, I've been on here long enough. If I stay on here any longer, I just be rambling, and I need to go get on my yoga ropes and do some swinging because my back aches and pull off the tension. And then I realized, I was gonna say something. I be going down rabbit holes, right? You could tell I get easily distracted, right? And so, evidently, hippopotamus. I thought hippopotamus was a kid, so hippopotamus is not a kid. Because if hippopotamus was a kid, my advice to you was gonna be, live your life. Don't worry about the bullies. You know, um, smile at the bully and say, "Go ahead, have yourself a nice day. I got stuff to do." And and turn around and start walking, right? Don't be giving bullies the time of day, and be a good kid. And like the social media thing here. Don't be letting don't be letting the social media thing stress you out. Like, oh, they're a big content creator. Oh, they got millions of views. They got thousands of followers. Don't be trying to be like nobody else, because ain't nobody else trying to be like you, right? And so only you can be you, and only they can be them. And so be uniquely you. Yeah, because the great judge of us all, God. hmm God loves you just the way you are. God didn't create you to be like somebody else. God created you to be like you. So don't never be envious, you know, because sometimes, well, I don't be envious. I be like, ooh, it must be nice being you. Well, I be seeing, people with nice ish. Ooh, must be nice being you. But then again, I think to myself, hell, it's nice being me. hmm Because we all have, secret talents or unhidden, like 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 a grand piano player, or that violinist, right? They do that oh so well, and they do it so swell. But can they bake a cake? Can they, do what you do oh so well? Yeah. And so it whatever you do, it might not be famously world known or world recognized, but God recognized it. And God got the whole world in his hand. Okay. I can just go on and on, but I ain't. Have yourself a great day. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.